what do you reckon the biggest difference between you content media guys and mainstream media?
The difference between us and them is, like, they do it for a paycheck, and we do it for the love of the game, bro. I just try my best to stay professional. But the difference, I think, journos have hidden agendas too that not everybody knows about. Like, some of them are mates with agents, some of them are mates with people that work in teams.
Who's your top 5 favorite players in the NRL right now?
Thanks for having me, Terrell.
All good, brah.
Man, it's about time we did something, right? The last time we spoke, bro, you belted me on Rugby League Live, bro.
I was thinking about that on the way here. Eh? I was like, the last time I spoke to Fred was, when we burst in the thing.
Belt to ass, bro.
Nah, bro. I've been playing that game since I was a kid, so yeah.
I had a long hiatus, bro, so I'm ass now, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why you pumped me, bro. With Mikey Lewis, bro.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Magic Mike, bro. Anyways, take us back to a young kid, Hectic Fred.
Yeah, bro. Actually, not many people know this, but I was born and raised in Redfern until I was probably like 5 years old. Chalmers Street, Redfern, bro. Like, my grandparents still live there, man. It's like, so I was always close to Souths, but when I was born, they didn't exist. Like, they got booted. Like, I was born in 99, so when I was a kid, they weren't in and out of NRL, right? So, but since I was a kid, I was always around rugby league, bro. Like, my whole family watched it religiously. I started playing when I was about 5 years old, and mate, there's nothing better in the world than watching footy or playing footy, man. And when I was about 5, I moved out west to Bonnyrigg and was there I'm still around the corner from there now, bro. I was there, Bonnyrigg, 22 years now. I've moved a couple suburbs away, but the west has grown on me big time now, man.
Nah, that's good, bro. Go, take us back to your heritage, because not many people know this, eh?
Yeah, so I'm a lot of people just look at me and they're like, full Lev, this guy's as Lev as they come, but I'm actually like half Lebanese, half Armenian, bro, which is a bit harder to find in Australia. Not many people know about Armenians, but I've tried my best to get involved with both sides of the culture, man. I put the Armenian flag in my bio so that the Armos know that I'm one of them, and but they're a very small, tight-knit community here in Australia, man. But you go out to LA and they're everywhere. Yeah. They're like, in LA, Armenians are like what Lebos are here, man.
True.
So it's crazy, man. So I was in America a few months ago to see my family there, and before I went to Vegas, and it was just mad to see what the culture's like there, bro. And I'm proud of my heritage, man. And even though I'm Australian, born and bred, I still like to be involved with my Lebanese and Armenian like heritage and culture, bro.
No, that's hectic, bro. So what position did you play back in the day,
bro,
lad?
You'll be surprised to hear. When I was a kid, I used to be skinny, bro. I was a skinny little winger until I was about 10. And then I didn't play for about a year, and I came back and I'd put on a bit of weight. So I came in under 12s, I was a lock. And then I went from lock to back row to prop, and I just loved prop was my favorite. Yeah. Like being the guy to take the first carry and the tough carries was always what I wanted to do. And even though all the Islander boys, I used to play in Parramatta comp, bro.
Of course.
Cabramatta and Wenny, and like all these guys had big Islander boys, and all these teams, man, they were big, and I was always one of the smaller size props, but I guess I always had good footwork, so I tried to use that to my advantage all the time. They always wanted me to run straight, but I was all about late footwork and changing direction and just being hard as I can to tackle, right? I was never the best player in the world, of course, and I played for fun. Like, I never really had NRL aspirations or nothing like that, but still, there's a fire inside of me that wants to get back on the field, man. Like, once I get this knee sorted out, then I still want to, even if it's a couple games a year, I just miss it, man. I love footy, bro. Like, footy and basketball, like the two sports that I love playing with all my heart, bro. Like, I feel truly like free when I'm on the court, even though it's just for fun and whether like winning and losing it matters, but I just been sharing a field or a court with my boys is just, it's a feeling that I can't really describe. Like, if you've experienced it, you know it, right? Yep. And just being away from it, like for the last few years, being out injured has sucked. Like, I just want to get back out there. Yeah,
no, mad. Talk to us about that knee injury. How did that happen? Because I just found out just then, but bro, it's pretty crazy.
So this one is ACL number 2. So I tore my first one I was playing basketball, and it was like our grand final. So it was like I wasn't subbing out until the end, right? Yeah. Last 2 minutes, we're down like 11. and my mate that I know, he's about to block me, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be a bad one. So I'm like, nah, I gotta just put this up so he doesn't like embarrass me in front of my mum and dad, bro. So I tried to like, you know, contort mid-air to try and you know, not get blocked. And when I've landed, I've come up on his foot, ACL and meniscus tear. And I did the surgery and I did all the rehab, and it took a couple of years because I was a bit unlucky. Private healthcare, I was under my mum's one, and you can be under your parents' one until you're 23.
Yeah.
Then you have to get your own one.
Yeah.
I did this injury at like 23 and 3 weeks, so I wasn't covered. So I had to wait like a year and a half to go get the actual surgery, then another year to do the rehab, and I come back to play rugby for the Sports Shed TV charity match, and I just copped a knee, like a friendly fire from Brad Takarangi, not his fault. He's come to help me on a tackle, knees me at the back of my knee, and I had that caused a partial tear. So after all that rehab, I come back and I have a couple good runs, and then I'm back to square one. So I'm rehabbing and everything, and as I showed you before, I'm going to the Easter Monday game just as a neutral. Tigers and Parramatta.
Nah, cuz Tigers.
I'm going for Tigers, of course. Fuck Parramatta. I'm a Dogs fan, bro. I gotta hate them. Anyway, so I'm walking down my driveway, which is really steep, and it rained, and I didn't know, and I just stacked it on, as you saw in the video, and my knees just buckled, and that was the rest of my ACL gone. So I've got surgery next month. And yeah, 2nd of July, I've got my surgery, and hopefully this time around, I don't have to do another one. This is the last one. So I'm about to lock in, bro. Let's be honest, bro. I'm a bit too heavy, man, and it's not easy on your knees. So I got to lock in and lose a bunch of weight and do all that rehab again. And I don't want to do it after this. I don't want to do it again. So I've just got to get my body right, bro.
Nah, you'll be good, cuz. Yeah. Take us back to actually growing up playing footy. Is that where you found your love to build content for footy and that kind of stuff?
For sure, bro. Like I was always a football player. I love sports. Like all sports and video games, always my two things that I love the most, right? So I would be on YouTube a ton, bro, watching all these gamers make content, and then all of a sudden, like sports started becoming really big on YouTube, and that was what I spent a lot of my youth watching, bro. So when I got into streaming at the end of 2019, I was still in university, and we hadn't even heard of the word COVID before, bro. And once I got in, man, like once I started streaming, you find out how hard it is when you don't have a following, and I didn't tell any of my mates because I just wanted to do it anonymously. You know what I mean? Like, see how I go for the first few months. I was playing like Modern Warfare 2, bro. Like I'm talking like old stuff to try and get some guys into the stream. And after a couple of years, I was building it like naturally, like video game stuff. And then we went into lockdown number 2 right before 2021 Origin Game 2. And I saw some other guys streaming NRL, like the actual NRL games. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see how I try this and see how I go, because I know I've spent the last 2 years really working hard on improving as a streamer. And my stuff looks good. It sounds good. I'm obviously a lot more entertaining than I was at the start. I'm going to try this out. And I uploaded my first clip to TikTok that day. It was like a mad try that Addo Card set up, and he had just signed for the Dogs. So I was glazing him nonstop. Anything he did, it was like, I'm going to see that next year. And they called the try back, and I was like pissed off. I posted that, and I'm telling you, bro, I got like 80,000 in the first night, 80,000 views. In my head, I was like, dude, I've just streamed for 2 years. I don't think I've got 10,000 people to come into the stream, like in total. And I've posted one video and it's got 80,000 in one night, bro. Let me just keep this going until I get banned, or because I was showing the game footage. I was like, until they told me I can't. And it was probably 2 years, and it was sweet. So I just kept posting everything on TikTok because we're in lockdown. I had nothing better to do than to watch every game of footy I could. And mate, that's exactly what I did. And still now, 5 years later, pretty much about to be 5 years later, I'm still going strong. And mate, just can't wait to just keep riding the wave, bro. It's completely changed my life for the better.
If you love the Mayday potty, just pause for a second, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. And if you're on Spotify, let's run up 1,000 reviews. Timu's ready, bro. We just spoke off camera, but I'll bring it into the camera. You said you're finishing your construction job this week.
Yeah, bro. I've just most of my family knows now, so I put in my resignation like my 2 weeks or 3 weeks technically, a couple weeks back, and to fully commit to social media, bro. It's a very big step for me, man. It was always something that I thought I could do, even when I was starting streaming in 2019. I always knew deep down that I would be successful in this, because I felt like God was telling me that this was my purpose, like putting a smile on a bunch of people's faces, man. And with sports and video games and whatever else I do, it was just always felt like that's what I was gonna do one day. And to finally be in this position where I can actually leave my full-time construction job and work in social media full-time, it's like a dream come true, bro. It's mate, the amount of times that it would keep me up late at night, like, when is this gonna happen for me? Like, when am I gonna be able to do this? Because the more that this thing grew, and the more that I grew on social media, the harder it was to wake up every morning and go and do tenders. Because I wasn't really on site as much the last couple of years. I've just been in the office. Like, I would price up like massive construction jobs, right? That was my job, and handle the whole like bid against other construction companies. So it's technical stuff, but I liked it. I was good at it, right? But the better I got at social media, and the bigger I got at social media, the less I wanted to do it, and the more I wanted to do this stuff for full time, bro. Because it's so much more fulfilling, so much more rewarding, bro. Like, I go out and I'll see a guy that he's zoned out, bro, or he's looking grumpy, and he sees my face and his face lights up. Yeah. That you cannot put any amount of money on that, bro. Like, that is something that is priceless. It's just the best feeling in the entire world. And I just can't wait to I've been planning over the last few years on what am I going to do when I eventually pull the trigger and do this full time, right? Like, I love rugby league, and I just want to do more than just that. Like, I want to get more into the gaming stuff and the stuff that I enjoy a lot, like cars and basketball and stuff like that. I really want to go into other forms of content as well as just footy stuff. Yep. And now that I'm about to be full-time at the end of this week, I can finally pull the trigger and do all these things that I've been spending weeks and months planning. So I'm just, mate, you can't take the smile off my face right now, bro. Nah. 5 more early wake-ups left before I can really like lock in and just give everything I've got to this social media stuff.
Nah, just want to say congrats, bro. It's no easy feat for someone to step away from a full-time job, and especially chasing your dream, you know. I know at the moment there's probably not the same amount of money as what you're getting full-time with your job, but bro, for someone to take the courage and step away from their full-time job and go into the media space, it's cracker. And I just want to say, congratulations, bro. I hope you do well, and we'll go tap back because you're talking about God. It's God's plan, God's timing, all that stuff. Tap in a little bit about your faith, because I heard you're very faithful man, and tap into that a little bit.
Yeah, I know. If you heard my potty mouth, you'd probably think no way. But it's always been the one thing that I struggle to really like. When I watch the football, I like to swear a lot, right? But deep down, like within, like I'm a very religious man. Like I don't talk about it too much, because obviously when you speak about religion, everyone has their faith very close to them, and they like to defend their own beliefs as well, and everyone else is entitled to theirs. And I'm a Catholic, right? Maronite Catholic. Was sort of born into it as well. Like, and a lot of people get that, like, when they have their faith, it's something that they're born into and raised into, right? But I definitely had like questions about everything when I was an adolescent, like many people do, right? And I did my research, and I had good people around me that I could always ask. And like, it's a sort of journey that you take when you're finding your faith. Like, you can be told what to believe in, but when you get older and you become more aware, you find and search for that, the right thing to believe in, right? And I'm very thankful that and I'm not a perfect man at all, right? But I definitely I found my peace in where I was always in the Catholic faith, I guess, and it's just changed my life so much, man. And me as a person, like, I try my best to live by what's in the Bible and what the teachings of the faith are. And And it gives me a lot of peace when I follow that the best as I can. And I constantly find out that when I stray away from it, I become way more unhappy. And I become like, there's like this feeling inside of me that I know I'm doing something wrong, and it eats away at me a bit. And I'm fully at peace whenever I'm really locked into my faith, man. So I'm trying really hard to stay on the right path. And obviously you'll be tempted so many times in life, and all we can do is have that willpower and that faith to just believe, to stay truthful to what we believe in, and stay on that right path despite all the temptation and all the things in this world that try to draw us away from what our faith is. I always try to, build myself up and be as strong as I can to resist everything and just stay on the right path, bro. Stay faithful. Faith should always be our most important thing, man.
Yep.
And I usually, I'm the type to only talk about it when I need to, and talk about it when I feel like somebody could use my help. Like some of my best mates have been through trials and tribulations, man. They don't know where to go, and that's when you grab them by the shoulder and you're like, come on, man, come with me, bro. And they're forever thankful for me doing that to them, and I'm forever thankful to the guys that did that to me. And I think it's when it comes to faith, it's all about the guys that you have in your corner. And sometimes people go through things where they feel like they have no one in their corner, but they've got God there, right?
Yeah.
And we all find it in different ways, man. And I love that I've been able to find it, and I try my best to stay on the right path. And if there's a brother in need, that's when I try my best to bring him on the path that I'm on with me, right? And it's a beautiful thing when you're able to be with your friend group and know that everyone is sort of like on the right path with you, right? So it's a very important thing. I put across in my bio for a reason, but because I mainly do football stuff, man, and I try not to speak about religion, especially because I think a big reason why I don't is I'm still learning myself. And if I'm going to talk about something, it's something that I at least got to have full confidence in, that I know like extensively about the belief, right, and the faith. And there are people that are way more knowledgeable than me. Let them make the content for me. I'm just still I still have problems with myself and that I'm trying to work on and fix. And when that's all fixed, then maybe one day you'll see me have a separate page talking about my faith and God and everything like that. But I think for you as well, you'll probably find the same way. Like when you are fully locked in your belief, you just feel like you're unstoppable, man. Like you just feel like God's got your back, bro. And if He's got your back, what do you even need to worry about, man?
Yeah.
Is everything? It's on His timing. We're all on His path, and all we can do is stay as faithful as we can and try and live life in His image, man.
Amen, brother. Since we're talking about it, bringing it up, everyone knows you're a Doggies fan. I just want to know how you became a Doggies supporter and why.
Yeah, so like I said, man, like my whole dad's side goes for South Sydney, and I grew up in Redfern. But when I was a kid, there was no South Sydney. They were marching, bro. I was at home. Yeah. And when I was at home, I was watching Hazem Al-Masri.
Oh, okay.
And he was the only Lebanese player really at the time that was active. Robbie was a few years away from memory. And my mum was a Bulldogs fan at the time because she loved Willie Mason. And she's switched and gone to the Roosters now when Willie left and left me all alone at the Dogs. But I was a Dogs fan because of Hazem, really. And then we ended up winning when I was 5, and that was it. Like I was sold then, bro. Yep. And if we haven't won since, I've been down in the dumps the last decade, bro. The last couple of years have been really good, but Hazem was the first reason why I started to watch football in general, because seeing how he kicked from the sideline, bro, no one was doing that. Yep. No one. And then once I fell in love with him, I fell in love with the club. And once I start going for a team, it's really like once I choose to go for a team, that's it, bro. I stay loyal. I'm the loyal type, man. There was a time, probably in 07, where my family was trying so hard to convert me to Souths. They're buying me jerseys, polo shirts. They're taking me to games. Like I went to a game where they pumped the Roosters by like 50 at SFS. Like I remember all this stuff. Chrissy Sandow, bro, was so gone in 07. You understand? Like he was all everybody could talk about was Chris Sandow. Chris Sandow that first game kicks a like 50-meter field goal, bro. He was the talk of the town. They tried so hard to convert me, man, but I could never do it, bro. I could never do it. I had to stay loyal to my dogs, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to talk about like the space of media, and mainstream media. Like, what do you reckon the biggest difference between you content media guys and mainstream media? Because for myself, I don't really like talking to mainstream media, and I think like the content creators, like the NRL ones, are funny, but then some boys don't like you because I know you roast some players and that, and obviously most people see it. But I know for you guys, it's not like out of hate. Whereas like I feel like mainstream media kind of clickbait and do it out of hate, but you guys are just like doing it as a laugh. But yeah, I can see why some boys are kind of, you know what I mean? Both sides they don't really like, or they like one side to the other. But yeah, I reckon yous are funny.
I appreciate you, bro. We're not, listen, not everyone's going to like everyone, right? I don't mind journos, like, especially, like, but the difference between us and them is, like, they do it for a paycheck, and we do it for the love of the game, bro.
Yeah,
like, I didn't get a paycheck from anything NRL related for 4 years, bro. Now, obviously, I have some money coming in, but I won't let that change my opinion, bro. And I will do things, like, I will not do things with people that will restrict what I want to say, right? And at the moment, it's been a bit like, when I first started, I was mad hot-headed, bro. Like, I would be roasting players left, right, and center because like Hayes Perham, I'm sorry, bro. I probably said way too many things about that guy, and then he's come and beaten us a couple of weeks ago at fullback. So I paid my dues there. But like, I was still very new to this, so raw, like to the point where I had no filter. I would just say what I wanted to say, and we were winning spoons. How can I be happy every week when we're winning wooden spoons and at the bottom, right? Yeah. So I'd lost my mind, bro. Like, and when we started winning it all, and we've got that new group in around, like probably around 2023, I became a bit more professional. Like I said, listen, I actually love these players, and if you watched my videos, you wouldn't even think that I do. Yeah. Because I was so angry. Like, and during the game, I get mad angry still when we lose, especially, right? But when I talk about players, it's in a different light. Yeah. Like if I feel like I want to change in the roster, I try to do it in the most respectful way now, man. Where it's like, because I do love, especially this group. This group gave me more smiles than the last 10 years of teams put together, right? So I don't want to talk bad about them, especially because like I know they're good players. They're just low confidence right now, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens, and like, it's hard to even talk bad about this group that I had a good time with in Vegas with some of them, and like these guys gave me some of the best moments of my life, because we haven't really been good since I've been like 14, 15 years old. I'm 27 now. Like the last 2 years, I've been out partying, celebrating, everything like this, because it just felt good to get some wins again. It's hard for me to turn around and start spraying them. Yeah. Like, but I just try my best to stay professional. But the difference, I think, journos have hidden agendas too that not everybody knows about. Like, some of them are mates with agents, some of them are mates with people that work in teams. Some of them are mates with people within clubs, right, or players, and they won't talk bad about them. Even the players I love the most, if I feel like I have to say something about them, I will. Like, Matt Burton is my favorite player in the whole world. If I have to talk something, I won't ever like talk bad about him like as a person or anything like that. But if I feel like he could be doing better, I'm probably harder on him than I am the rest of the teammates, because I want Matt to be the best player in the world. That's all I could ever want, right? Yeah. So that's the difference, man. These guys that like Braith, for example, I hate to name drop him, but he's like an agent. Like, what is he gonna say about the players that are under his jurisdiction, right? Like, he can't say anything. That's the problem. We can say whatever we want, right, regardless of whether we love a player or not, because we don't have any affiliations. I think when it comes to modern media, like if you watch some shows, bro, there is a ton of things that they can and can't say, either contractually or either just because they love them so much that they won't say a bad word about them. So, like, no matter who, and everyone's a bit different, but no matter how much I love a player, if I got to call a spade, that's how I always want to be. Like, I don't want to ever have to, like, not tell it how it is because I have love for a player, bro. Like for example, like it's just my team or players on other teams that I love. If I feel like they deserve something, good, I will say it. The same way is if I feel like they could be doing better, I'll say it, right? Like Origin talk, a ton of stuff always comes up about Origin talk and who deserves this and that. At the end of the day, bro, a guy that's getting picked is always going to be a good player. But like what I spoke about recently was I felt like the players they picked are good players, but do they deserve it more than X, Y, or Z? Like I will defend you in that regard non-stop. Whether you like, because I feel like you deserve it, bro. You look at the numbers, you deserve it. You look at like the actual game itself, you deserve it. That's my opinion, right? So I will, whether I like the player or not, that's always gonna be how I am. I want to tell it like it is, and I feel like modern day media, they can't exactly tell it like it is anymore, bro. Like because of all of these factors that come in, and that's the beauty of social media, right? Like we're guys from out west that won't bullshit won't bullshit at all. JC wants to go out and say all this stuff about players. He can, bro, because that's how he is. I'm the same way. Especially when I first started, it was even more heated than I am now. Yeah, because I'm a bit more calm now because we've been winning. This year, it's been heartbreaking because we were winning and then had all these expectations for this season. And they haven't lived up to them so far. Maybe it was the Vegas trip, I don't know. But we as fans, especially myself, in the position that I'm in, we can ask for more and ask for questions to be answered and say that the fan base deserves better because it does. There was a lot of dramas about what happened last year and they told us that it's all for the betterment of the team and this and that. And we look worse this year. Obviously, the rest of the league's gotten better, but and there are a lot of good teams now, bro. You'd be experiencing this every week, but it's still we did think we'd be doing better than we are at the moment. But there's still a long season, bro. We won on the weekend. That was mad, and I won't say nothing about this week. Hopefully, we can get a win.
We're trying to hit 100k heart points every sesh. Comment below, hit the notification bell. Let's finish strong each episode. 100k minimum. Let's go. Talk us through like last year and then touch more on the expectations because, bro, like I know the Doggies fans are crazy, bro. Like I don't have social media, but I just know yous go hard on a loss or even a win. Like yous have parties and stuff. Like how crazy is that for yous? Like going to Belmore and then bang a party because yous won a game or going to Belmore and then rioting because you lost, you know what I mean?
There's a riot, win or lose, bro. It's like New York right now, bro. The Knicks, like they're going to riot whether they win or lose. It was the same for the Dogs, bro. Like the last couple of years, I think the best one was we beat the Raiders at Belmore. Cause like last year, or it was 2 years ago actually, we hadn't beaten these guys in like 10 years nearly. And I was at the first game that we lost that started the 10-year run. Yeah. It was a nightmare. We were winning with like 8 minutes to go by like 14 and we lost. Shout out Blake Austin. He pretty much made us lose, right? He came off the bench and pumped us. Yeah. It was raining, it was cold, and I got so sick for a week. So I had like nightmares of that game. And then didn't beat him again for 10 years. When we beat him at Belmore, I'm telling you, the celebrations were like, it was like we won a grand final. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. A fan base all coming together and celebrating just a regular season win. Could you imagine an actual grand final? Like, I hope that I can witness it at like one day because when we were making grand finals, I was like 13 and 15. Like I couldn't drive. My parents none of my family goes for the Dogs, so I couldn't make my own way there. Yeah. Now I'm an adult. I tell my mom all the time, if the Dogs ever win a comp, you won't see me for a week. I'll be sleeping in gutters, bro. Like I'll be like I was like, I'll quit my job. I don't care. They won't see me for a week, bro, because I've been waiting for that title as like a proper supporter, as a teenager, as an adult now for too many years. Like, so I will go crazy. So will the rest of the fan base. Yeah. So that's why when we had a couple of good years and we're thinking, okay, we're like 1 or 2 players away from really contending and maybe this year is going to be our year. Yeah. Right? I didn't think this year was going to be our year, but I felt like we're building towards it, like taking a forward step every single year. So when we started off this season the way it was, considering we got a big front rower who we desperately needed, right? Like, and we made some additions that we thought were going to really make an instant impact. Hasn't quite worked yet. Some of it is due to injuries. Some of it is due to like the team just being low confidence and in a bit of bad form. And obviously the game has changed, right?
Very changed.
The game has changed a lot, bro. It's way faster. And not everyone was ready for it, bro. Like we built our game off of defense, pretty much purely on defense, man.
Yeah,
and
100.
and like, bro, I went to that. We were at that game last year where you guys beat us
you messaged
in
me.
the rain. I'm like, bro, I seen you get pumped like so many times, like, and you get up and keep going. But like the contact that we were coming in with was like hard as, bro. So it's like I see, like, even in games we lose, we would make it so that you guys are like, you guys feel that you've like you versus the Dogs.
Yeah.
Now the game's so fast that physicality is not there because everyone's a bit gassed. Everyone is on the back foot. When you're on the back foot, when you're on the back foot on D, it's a nightmare, bro. Because everyone's making 10 meters a carry, and you gotta keep running back, and we just haven't adjusted, and it's the fan base is losing their mind, bro. Like obviously in every fan base there are the guys that send messages that are so obscene that what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like people the club was talking about it before, like death threats and all of this stuff. They turned off the comments on one of our team list posts, bro, because of all the negative comments that they were getting. And I was like, bro, it must be bad. Like I made a video like laughing at it. Like it must be so bad for them to turn off the comments.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'd never seen a club do that.
Never.
And in my life seen a club turn off comments like that, bro. So like it is bad at the moment. The fan base, like I went to the game against Newcastle in round 3. We got towed up, without Brown and without Ponga. Like they pumped us, and I'm telling you, bro. Like I had been to the Knights game in 2023. We lost 66-0, and not even the crowd was that toxic in that loss.
Really?
Than that game against the Knights, bro. The fan base is just, it's a bit toxic at the moment, bro, because of promises that were made to us that haven't fully come through yet, bro. And that's what happens when you make promises and you guys make like a club makes a big decision and it doesn't work out. The fan base gets really rolled up, especially when you did them when we were in the position that we were in.
Yeah.
I supported Gus and Serrata and whatever because I had no reason to doubt them based off what they have done to turn the club around from at the very bottom. But it's like, it looks like they mishandled everything, and the fan base definitely feels that, which is why it's just like the vibes aren't too good right now, bro. But I'm hoping that win can help turn things around. And like we all thought when we beat Penrith, that was going to turn around now.
Oh yeah, you did beat.
And then we lost 5 in a row to teams that we should have been beating because they were all injured. But I think that's when, in my perspective, seeing those teams, they lose a lot of their big name players, and they bring up some youngsters and some players that have been on fringe first graders for a while. And that's like their grand final, so they lift, like they're hungry. And when we versed those teams, I just didn't feel the hunger from our players. So I'm like, I've always been pretty vocal on maybe promoting some young players that have been in Cup for a while.
Yeah.
Because that would be their grand final, bro. Like they're literally playing for a spot on the team. I just felt like we needed some intensity, some like oomph, and that's why the fan base has been able to cling on to Jack Underhill, bro, because he's come in for 2 games and he's played with nothing but 100% passion, bro. Like the kid makes an error, he shakes it off. 5 minutes later, he's charging down a kick from Jerome Hughes and jumping on it. Like the guy was like literally. He came off the field after that. It looked like he was going to spew. That's how tired he was, bro. But that's the sort of like that's his grand final, bro. He's been sitting in Cup for a couple of years, just waiting for his opportunity. Finally gets given it, and he's literally changing games as soon as he comes on. And that's what we love to see as a fan base. And I think just seeing some guys that we've been raising for a couple of years get a crack and do such a good job, that's enough to turn the season around a little bit. The vibes at the games now are a lot better, and I'm going to be at the game this week because I can't miss a Dogs Tigers game. I can't, bro. Especially at Convank's, my favorite place to watch football at besides Leichhardt.
Nah, Convank's a good stadium.
Convank's mad, bro, because it's so loud too, bro. Yeah. But I know I'm going to go there this week, and the vibes are just going to be better than they were in round 3 because we've got that game that we can cling on to. We've got some youngsters that we can cling on to, bro.
Okay, so who's you're talking about the cup team and boys paying their dues. Who do you think's a couple of boys to look out for in that cup team for Bulldogs?
Yeah, so we recently had AJ Jones that come into the team before as well, and he was
Islander
doing all right.
kid,
Yeah, he was doing all right. Fina Alatu's been in and out of like flag, and because he's still a kid, and he's been in and out of flag and cup. I think the club's gone and got him from the Dragons, and he hadn't played football for a while due to injury. So he's getting like they're putting him in flag to play big minutes, and then putting him in cup the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
I think he's someone that if he debuts this week if he debuts this year or next year, I think will make a really big impact.
Yep.
He's just a gun, bro. Mitchell Woods is obviously the one that they've really hyped him up. He's a halfback.
Yeah, I know.
But he's just going through some hammy problems right now.
I was going to say, I haven't.
So Gus had said that he was going to debut this year, but because of all the hammy issues, they might wait until next year. But he's one that everyone's sort of got their eye on. So, at the moment in Cup, I think Kay Dykes, man, like he came from Cronulla.
Sharks, eh?
Yeah, he came from Cronulla and was really highly touted, but like me, a few ACLs, bro, and it's shit luck.
Yeah.
But he's been playing the last few weeks in Cup since about round 4, round 5, and I think he's someone that could really get a run soon. So, but he's a little bit older than the rest of the young crop, but still pretty young player. So, I'd love to see him one day, but who knows who I haven't seen team list yet because it comes out tomorrow. We'll see who the fullback is this week. After Kraz, how he played last week, he might be playing fullback for a few more weeks. So,
what happened to Tracy?
Tracy done his hammy.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's going to be out for a few. So he played. That's why Kraz was at fullback this week.
yeah.
And who knows what the club's going to do really. I'm trying my best to stay like supportive of Serraldo and Gus, but like we did I felt like we did need a few changes, and Kraz at fullback was even though he made a little bit of an error last week, like to let in a try, I still think overall it was a really positive move to throw him in there. And after Origin, if when we get Critter back and like I just feel like we can hopefully go on a bit of a run, bro, with some off the back of some of these changes, whether it's moving players' positions or putting in some younger players that are hungry over some guys that are maybe leaving next year or not in the best of form. I think I'm keen for this week. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hectic, bro. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Good
luck, you too. You too, bro.
Who's your top 5 favorite players in the NRL right now?
Matt Burton, always number 1.
Yep.
Number 2 right now, Farlongo, bro.
Oh, yeah, Sua. Shout out Sua, bro.
I watch him. I think it's like I'm a kid watching Benji again. Watching Ben Barber again.
Yeah.
He just doesn't stop, bro. And he was getting pumped on the weekend, and he just gets up and he goes again, and he gets up and he goes again. That kid, man,
man.
that's something. That's someone special, bro. Number 3, got to be my captain, bro. Crichton, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say who's
my team's captain, bro. Come on, man. And seeing what he did in Vegas and being able to meet him there was just, mate. I met him and Matt there, and it couldn't be much better, bro. Then that was like the best trip ever. And Critter just has this aura about him, bro.
Aura farming.
He's always aura farming, bro. That's when he kicks a field goal to win the game. Aura farming. Another aura farmer, Latrell Mitchell, the next one.
Oh, Trelevision, bro.
What a guy, bro. What a player, man. I just can't take my eyes off him when I watch him. And the 5th one's gonna be tough because there's a few I could put here. But who do I put? This one's tough. I'll go Karaz because he's my boy.
Yeah.
11. I gotta have a Levo in there. You know what I mean?
AD, bro. Twiley.
It's true.
Hey, come on,
Everybody loves him, bro. AD was going crazy, man. I hope he comes back soon.
Same.
Mate. He's in World Cup form, bro. It's what happens around World Cup time, bro. They all lock in. But
the Cedars.
Karaz, bro. That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
He just never stops. Like the guy's on one leg. He probably has like 5 needles before every game, and he keeps going, bro. He keeps going.
Yeah.
I can't knock the guy. The heart is the strongest muscle. That's what I think when I watch Karaz play, bro.
Nah, that's shit, bro. And we spoke about trolls like a bit back. Do you ever deal with that kind of stuff, like people trolling you and all that kind of jazz?
I think everyone in the online space does, bro.
Yeah.
I am blessed enough to say I don't really cop a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And if I do, I don't really I don't care. Like,
okay.
And the trolls, bro, like, like some of the stuff they come up with is so funny, bro, that I laugh with them. Like the ones that will say some of the fat jokes I've copped in my life, like I legit crack up. Like one of them made me cry. That's how funny some of these ones were. I won't repeat them because they're pretty bad, but they crack me up, bro. Like I'm a bit of a troll at heart, especially with my mates. I always love to rage bait them, right? So when someone's trying to do it to me, I respect the game, right?
Okay.
But in terms of like bad trolls, I haven't really encountered them too much, man. And when I do, and when you're streaming, bro, a group of them will come in.
Yeah, and you know, yeah.
But it's like, it's some of the funniest stuff. Like, if I don't like them, if I don't feel like they're a good vibe, I'll get rid of them, right? But the ones that are funny, I keep them around, and I still speak to some guys that came in and trolled me, like when I first started streaming. I still talk to them now because they're just funny guys. They're just bored and looking for a streamer to troll. Yeah, I don't mind it, bro. I think that's why. Maybe that's why I don't cop that much hate, because I don't really let it get to me. And it's like if someone knows they're getting to you, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna keep coming at you, right? So maybe because I'm a good sport about it, that's probably why I don't cop a lot of it. But I think it's a good way to deal with it, because if you let it get to you, man, it's only going to kill your mood and kill your vibe, and then you're sort of letting them win if you do that. So if I had one tip, honestly, to anyone that's starting like content, and I try my best to drill this into them all the time, you're going to have guys that love you. There are going to be guys that hate you too, and there are going to be guys that hate you so much that they deliberately want to fuck with you. And there are going to be guys that just want to fuck with you for the lols. Just learn how to deal with it all, and just don't take any of it to heart. Take the good stuff to heart, but the bad stuff, like they're literally trying to weigh you down, whether it's out of jealousy, whether it's because of your race, whatever. Like everyone's got different motives, but you can't let them get to you, bro. You just have to be yourself no matter what, and enjoy it. And if you're getting hate, it means you're doing something right, because it's just normal, bro. Like it's just how online goes, bro. Like none of these guys will say nothing to our faces, but they'd gladly say it behind a keyboard, bro. So again, you can't take it all to heart, man, and do whatever works for you and whatever you enjoy doing the most. That's what you should be focusing on, bro. Don't worry about the outside noise. Like you players would go through a million times more than what we do, bro, and you just have to block it out. Yeah. Like there are Dogs players that are not on social media for the last 4 or 5 weeks because like they just need a focus, right? Like I try my best to message some of the players, man, and recently they've been like, sorry, bro, for the late response. Like I've just been off socials, and I'm like, I respect it. Like when times are bad, you get those guys would get pumped with bad messages, bro. I would hate to be looking at that all the time. Like especially when I got a family. Why am I on here on my phone dealing with all this shit when I could be spending time with my wife and kids, right? That's how I would be if I had a family. I'm single, so I'm chilling, bro. Like if I don't want to, I check my messages so badly now. I used to check all the time. Now when it comes to like reading my mates' DMs, like I'm slow. But if I'm seeing a lot of hate, I'm like, I'll just jump on, go play video games. Bro. Pay it no mind. Yeah.
Is this your favorite time of the season, like Origin period?
Yeah, bro.
It definitely would be,
bro. Especially when like the team's not doing too well. This is our grand final, bro. Like this is like the teams that are struggling. Like this is what we look forward to, because we might have another way of celebrating a win outside of our football every week. And come on, bro. New South Wales and Queensland, like we live for this shit. Like we as fans, like this is the pinnacle of rugby league as much as a grand final is, bro. So we get G'd up for this, man. I'm going to this one. I haven't been to a game since like an Origin game since probably like 2010.
Damn.
So this has been a while. I used to always go to Mounties and watch it with the family and with a big crowd, and then I'd watch it on stream. And now I'm going, bro.
Who's some fan bases you can't stand?
Para.
Yeah, why?
Just because they're my rivals and we have to hate them, right? Like, then you came from there, bro, but the Roosters, mainly because of my mum. But like Parramatta and the Roosters, I hate the most.
Bro, I swear you used to always do like videos of the Roosters, like hyping us up and that.
You players, yeah. Players, I like some of the players on the team. I'm not gonna lie. When you came through, I was always a fan.
I remember.
But Especially that, man, the final series, the first final series you played in, you were massive for them, bro.
Oh yeah, when
So
I got
it's like,
recalled.
yeah, so it's like, I think I will give respect to the players, but as a fan base, the Roosters fans are so snobby, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm mates with so many of them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to football, bro, like they're so snobby, eh? And I
Uh,
think last one's probably I go Manly because like no one likes Manly. Like no one. It's either you go for Manly or you don't like Manly.
yeah,
I love some of the Manly fans, but overall, just they're just like think of it like this, bro. They don't want guys like us coming. Like they don't want anyone from the west going to Brookvale.
Nah.
Because we got to drive and there's nowhere to park.
yeah.
If there's nowhere to park at the stadium, like I hate you. Like it's just because I can't even go to your away ground. I can go to Combank. There's a million places to park. I can go to Allianz. A million places to park. Rookie, like Leichhardt, plenty of parking.
Yeah.
You go to any regional ground, any smaller ground, like that's like full grassroots, like Leichhardt or Belmore,
Yeah.
you can find parking. Brookvale, nightmare. Never going there again if I'm driving because I got to the game round 1 and 23.
Yeah.
I got to the game 17 minutes late. I left 2 hours with 2 hours to spare. So I had to park like 20 minutes walk away. That's how bad it was, bro. I hate Manly just for the stadium. The stadium's nice. But getting there, what a trek, bro.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah. But I don't even mind the Manly team. Like I like watching them play. It's just the fan base is all northern beaches, like this snobby. They're the opposite to us, like out west. Like they're different type of people, bro. West are a lot more friendly, and they're like and welcoming, and like they're just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
If there's 3 players you could take out of any team to bring to the Dogs, but you got to give that position back, who would it be?
Oh, Nathan all day, bro. Nathan number 1 all day. He would just be the perfect player to have right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like for what the team does well, like he would fit in with what we do well, but whatever our weaknesses are, he would obviously patch all of that up.
Yep.
Haas as well, bro. Payne, come on,
Also,
bro. Yeah, it's like that guy, bro. Is like he's aura about him as well, right?
he's not normal way.
But you and if I couldn't get him, next up would be you, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Am I that high up there?
Well, bro, I was, bro. You go read the receipts, bro. I was like when there were these rumors about you leaving the Roosters, I probably made like 4 videos of like, go get this guy, bro.
Yeah.
Go get this guy because there's something special about him. I got receipts, so I can say that I said something.
Yeah.
Like the general fan will be like, oh yeah. I've been saying Terrell for years, but you don't know that. I got video evidence, bro.
I remember,
but
bro.
if I couldn't get Payne, it would be you because I think we needed like your level of output is crazy, bro. The way you play as well, like you need this. No one can tackle you 1-on-1. They need 3 or 4 to tackle you. You got the offload. You got the ball playing now recently, bro. The defense has been fixed up. You would have been a perfect fit, man. It's still. I love the Tigers. They're one of my favorite fan bases, right?
I know you're saying,
but it just sucks seeing you should have been in blue and white. If it was up to me, you would have been in blue and white, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
I don't know if I can say that, but
But
if the third player would be Trell, bro.
Trell Mitt, bro.
Yeah, and then
fullback, but or center,
wherever he wants. I don't care. Wherever he wants. I think the way the game's going, he's probably like center's probably his best spot.
Yeah.
But bro, when he was at fullback, man, if they were in the red zone, it's over. It's game over, bro. And like, I think they probably would have won one if he was in those 2 final series.
Yeah, because he got suspended.
He got suspended and injured, and then the other one he tore his quad against Para. So like, imagine he was in those final series, like it would have been crazy, bro. Like they probably would have a ring. I feel bad for them because the media gives him a bad rap because he hasn't won. Like I was seeing stories like, has his time in South Sydney been a failure? I'm like, no, he's been a top 5 player every single season that he's actually been able to play in. You know what I mean? But he's like, a lot of people are so used to like the Tedesco and the Dylan Edwards and the 300 meters and the 250 meters, along with the attacking stats that they pick on Latrell for that. Now, haven't heard a bad word about Latrell because whenever he's in the red zone, it's like everyone's eyes on him. Even if he's not an assist or scoring a try, everyone's still worried about him on that side, bro. And it just creates all this space for everyone else, bro. he's got gravity, I like to call it. And then number 4, honorable mention, Bunty, bro. That's my guy.
Big Bunty. Shout out
That's
Bunty.
my
We
guy,
love
bro.
Bunty.
I
I
love
forgot
him
the
too,
boys
bro.
were saying Hectic Free's going to mention Bunty,
That's
bro.
my guy, bro.
Big Bunt, bro.
Yeah,
The
bro.
back fence king, eh?
Back fence king, man.
Last question, chat, because we're running out of time, but where do you see yourself in 5 years, Hectic Fred?
Gosh, I don't know. Maybe doing a lot of different forms of content outside of just football, but I would really love to just keep doing what I'm doing now, but much higher quality, much higher frequency. But I want to be a lot closer to God than I am right now than I am at the moment. I just want to be able to just keep building as a man, bro. I want to get my mind right, my body right, my soul right. But in terms of content, I just want to be as successful as I can, right? Like I want to be successful and not have to give up the type of man that I am. Like a lot of the time, people get in the spotlight and the fame sort of changes them, and the money sort of changes them. I really don't want to be like that. Like I'll try to be like grounded and I understand. Again, I try to be grounded and I try to be a really good person and the best man that I can be, right, all the time. And I don't want that mentality to change just because I got a bit of money and I have a bit of success. Like I just want to be able to do things the right way, and become successful in the right way as well, right? Like, and one thing I really want to do is, and it's something I always try and do, is if I make it to the top, I want to bring my brothers with me. I want to bring the guys that are my peers with me. Like I always try my best to help out guys like JC and Sportshare TV and all these other creators that like guys. I got a helping hand from Hello Sport, and recently like from Den and Kemp, like in Bloke in a Bar. Like they took me under their wing and gave me opportunities to share their spotlight. I want to be able to do the same for the guys that are starting now and they're still growing. I want to help bring them to the top with me the same way guys like Hello Sport did to me, bro. I told Tom and Eddie about my decision to go full time, and they had always been wanting that for me. And they'd done a lot for me, like bringing me on live streams and making content with me and everything like that. So I told them, I had to say a thank you to them, because I don't think they realized the impact that they had on me, like, and how much confidence that gave me, just being able to work with them. And the least I could do is in 5 years' time have brought a lot of guys to the top with me, and we're all sharing this space together, having a good time, bro. Like everybody sees, some people, I think the older generation especially, sees guys that are doing the same thing as them as competition. I never felt it like that. I never felt like it was that. I felt like we're all in this shit together. Like in the content space, like we shouldn't be, we're technically coming up against each other, but I don't see it like that, man. I see it as we're all a family, bro. We're all doing the same stuff that for the same reasons, just for fun, bro. Just because we love this shit. And there's everyone's got a set of eyes, but those eyes can be watching many different things. So I never see it as competition. I see it as a brotherhood, a family, and I just want to be a guy that keeps driving that. And I just want us to be all one big tight-knit family that all get to the top together, bro.
Yes, sir.
And in 5 years' time, if I'm anything close to that, I'll be a happy man.
Yes, Shay. Nah. Anyone you want to give a quick shout out to?
Shout out to my mum. She's Hectic Mum, everyone calls her. She's been in my corner since day dot, bro. And like we've been through some hard times the last couple of years, but it's been a wild ride, and I couldn't want any other person in my corner other than her. Shout out to the boys that are always backing me, like my mates. Like there's too many of them to name, but they know who they are.
They know who they are.
And League lads, bro, Sui and the boys that I share a podcast with every week.
Yes, Shay.
Every Monday, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. we drop, bro, and I've been doing that for a few years. And I just love it, bro. Like it's like podcasting and content creation. It's just so much fun, bro.
It is.
And yeah, I've got to give the boys a shout out, bro, because we've been doing this stuff for 3-4 years, man, and never look back, bro.
Gun, bro. All right. Thanks for pulling up, Fred. Go find Fred everywhere. TikTok, Kick, League Lads on all platforms. To the Mayday fam, you already know we keep it Real every single time. See you next episode. Run up the subscriptions, run up the reviews, run up everything. Run up Fred's channels too. You want to plug your channels, Fred?
Yeah, bro. Kick.com/hecticfred. That's where I stream. We watch a bunch of NRL games there every week, so it's good. And I'll do a lot more streams now once I'm back to doing this full time, you know. Follow me on TikTok, bro. Hectic Fred. Instagram, hecticfred_. They're the best places to find me, bro.
All right, Eshay, thank you for pulling up, Fred.
Thank you,
Appreciate
bro.
it, brother. Thank you. Don't just sit there watching Mayday, get into the mix. If you're a young baller chasing your NRL dreams, or just want to be part of a proper community winning new prizes each month, the Mayday Club is the spot. It's based on modules, training, and giveaways. Let us quickly run through the free tiers we got. By joining Standard, you'll get access to all modules and community chats. If you want to upgrade to Premium, you'll also get live calls every week and post-game vlogs. You can also earn $10 clipping and promoting Mayday with 100k views. And get one free giveaway entry every month. For our VIPs, you'll be in the running for exclusive lucky dip with a one-on-one session with me and Tiny, which includes training, mentorship, or lunch. You'll also get 5 bonus giveaway entries and 30% commission of every mate you bring in. Sign up today.